Hi, welcome to Chair Yoga. Thanks so much for joining us today. I am here again with my mother, Vivian. Say hi to everyone, Mom.
Hello.
And we're doing chair yoga now. Oh gosh, what is this? Our 4th year practicing together?
Yes, we're unbelievably.
It's absolutely believable because you're going to be able to see here. You're going to be able to see what it looks like to practice chair yoga in a 92-year-old body, okay? We were working a few years ago, and there were some goals that my mom had in her movement practice, and we moved through those goals, and now this has become a part of her weekly journey in maintaining mobility and safety from slips and falls and vitality of life, right? Is that what you would say you've
Yes,
achieved?
definitely.
Okay. Amongst many other things
Yes.
that she does, of course, but chair yoga is really a part of her regimen. So we hope you enjoy this practice and you're able to maintain a little bit of movement in whatever decade you are in. This is going to be a beginner practice today, and it's going to be perfect for if you're just getting to know chair yoga, or if maybe you're recovering from surgery and you're just trying to bring in some gentle movements, or even if you're in a wheelchair and you can do some of the movements of your upper body. So, especially with a lot of the breath practice that we'll be doing, is really going to just get the blood flowing, get the oxygen flowing, and it's going to be really good for your circulatory system.
One thing I add is, we sleep, we eat, we watch TV every day. Yoga every day is really important too.
Yes, thank you for adding that. She's so smart. Okay, so let's get started. And we're just going to get started by tuning in. We're just drawing our awareness inward. We're letting go of the day, letting go of anything that maybe happened before your practice or something that might be happening after your practice, and just beginning in stillness.
Let's go. Okay.
We're flexing our awareness muscle. We do this by noticing the power of the breath. As you inhale through the nose, can you trace that breath all the way down the spine to the base of your belly and expand to receive that inhale? And then as you follow with an exhale, either out the nose or out pursed lips, can you feel the body soften? Can you feel the body respond to the breath? So as you inhale through the nose, or if you can't inhale through the nose, that's perfectly fine. Inhaling through the mouth, feel the breath enter the body. And as you exhale, allow it to soften any other parts of the body. We lengthen and deepen our breath to tune in to the sensations of the breath, to allow for space to notice what's happening. We're receiving the breath and allowing the belly to expand. And then as we exhale, we're just softening, noticing the body's response. Inhale allows us to lengthen through the spine. Feel that gentle imaginary magnetic pull to the crown of the head. And we maintain that upright posture in our spine as we soften the shoulders on the exhale. So let's do a few rounds, adding a count. Exhaling everything out so we can synchronize together. As you inhale, count 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, exhale, 3, 2, 1. Continuing on your own and maintaining that connection to the count draws focus of the mind inward. Maybe you adjust your count to a count of 2 or 4. Your body notices what it needs. We're establishing that rhythm. We're downshifting the nervous system. We're activating the body's response to relax so we can move more freely. Beautiful. And let's just tune in one layer deeper to your heart space. What is your intention for your practice today? Is it maybe just connecting with the body, beginning a movement practice? Or maybe your heart space is full of a problem you're trying to solve, or maybe a relationship conflict. Can you just hold that intention gently within the heart space as we activate body, mind, and spirit harmony, moving the body, focusing the mind, and nurturing the heart or spirit? Beautiful. Let's begin a little bit of movement, allowing ourselves to start with our neck muscles, just maintaining this posture of stillness. As you inhale, allow the spine to lengthen. And then as you exhale, allow that left ear to fall towards the left shoulder. And then inhale, crown of the head comes up. Exhale, allow the opposite side now, stretching through the left. Inhale back up and exhale down to the left, stretching through the right. Inhale back up. Exhale down gently towards the shoulder. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale to the right. And this time, as you inhale and come up, lengthen through that spine. And then exhale down to the side to hold. And allow that opposite hand to gently fall off the lap. Continuing to breathe into this stretch, just allowing gravity to draw the head deeper. We're not pushing or forcing our head towards the shoulder. We're breathing and allowing the head to fall into the energy of gravity. Maybe you feel that stretch lengthen all the way from the ear down to the fingertips. We're releasing into the stretch rather than pushing into the stretch. Melting into the stretch, as my mom loves to think of it. Can you notice whether the shoulders are still softening around your spine? Beautiful. On your next inhale, crown of the head gently rises up, hand returns to your lap. And let's pause here to just feel what you feel. Can you notice the difference from one side of the neck to the other? We're making a brain-body connection, activating awareness, creating new neural pathways, noticing parts of the body one part at a time. Let's inhale to lengthen, and let's exhale. Allow the head to gently fall down towards the opposite side now, stretching through that left side of your neck. Inhale in this position, And exhale as your head gently sinks towards the shoulder. And then allowing that left hand now to fall off the lap, deepening, lengthening that stretch on the left side. Continuing to deepen your breath, lengthen the breath, allows for space for the body to move and shift. We're just creating micro shifts. We're not really pushing or pulling and aiming for any distance. We're just softening in, melting into the posture. Notice as you exhale, can you feel the arm get heavy in one direction and the head get heavy in the opposite direction? One more nice deep breath here. Beautiful. Softening in. And then on your next inhale, allow the crown of the head to float up and the hand returns to your lap. And just pausing here to feel what you feel. And let's draw awareness to all sides of the neck as you inhale, lengthening through the spine. We're going to exhale and bow our forehead down. Chin draws towards the chest, holding here as you continue to breathe. Noticing on your exhale, can you soften in the shoulders and actually feel the muscles on the back of the neck and the top of the shoulders. Can you feel that space between your chin and your chest narrow a bit? We're not trying to touch our chin to the chest. We're just softening down. We're drawing focus of the mind to the back of the neck and the upper shoulders. These muscles that hold our head up all day long as we're tilting our head forward to read or look at our phone or cook a meal. One more deep exhale to really soften into that stretch on the back of the neck. And then inhale, crown of the head rises right back up. Pausing here to just feel what you feel. And just drawing awareness to all parts of your neck. And away from any chatter in the mind. Can you rewire and maybe re-script those thoughts to be supportive and encouraging? Just having showed up for your practice today. Beautiful. Let's allow our hands now to just soften at the side, creating a little bit of rolling to the shoulders. We're going to start by rotating forward and up and back and down, and then we're going to reverse it eventually. So we're going to bring just that movement into our shoulders, again, supporting this part of our body that we all seem to share tension. So taking an inhale here, finding our neutral, lengthening through the spine, and as you exhale, softening through the shoulders. On your next inhale, open the chest, rolling the shoulders back and up. And then as you exhale, roll them forward and down. Inhale, pinch those shoulder blades behind you, raise them up. And as you exhale, open the upper back and down. Inhale one more time, opening the chest, come up to the ears, and exhale. Forward and down, pausing at the bottom. And on your next inhale, we're going to reverse it. Opening the shoulder blades, closing the shoulders forward, bring them up, and then draw them back and down. Inhale, forward, up, and back and down. One more. Inhale, forward, up, and back and down. Beautiful. Pausing here. And just feel what you feel. We're connecting our mind with those sensations in the body to make a brain-body connection, activating new neural pathways, recognizing parts of your body and the effects of the movement. And we're drawing focus of the mind away from maybe thoughts that are distressful, drawing focus inward, creating a connection with your body and yourself that is supportive and encouraging. Beautiful. Let's plant our hands on our lap and let's now focus down at the opposite end of our body and let's move on upward. We're going to create a little bit of movement in our feet and our lower legs and maybe create a little bit of a challenging exercise for our brain, do a little bit of coordinated work. Now, what you might want to do if your feet aren't perfectly flat on the ground, I'm not sure if your feet feel like they're flat.
Yeah.
You can always scoot yourself forward a little bit. Maybe you're sitting in a chair that's a little high. You want to make sure that your feet are beautifully grounded and perfectly flat because we're going to be working with the soles of our feet in moving that lower body. So planting the feet firmly. Let's get our neutral position as you inhale, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, just softening the shoulders and the upper body. On your next inhale, we're going to raise the toes up off the ground. And then as you exhale, we'll raise the heels. Inhale, raise the toes. And exhale, raise the heels. Inhale, raise the toes. And exhale, raise the heels. Maybe feel that calf muscle activate. Inhale, up with the toes. And exhale, up with the heels. We're rocking and rolling here. Inhale, maybe you're just raising the toes. And then maybe you're just pushing into the ball of the feet. We're creating that energetic movement. You do not have to move with the full range of motion that you might see here. Inhale, up with the toes. Exhale, up with the heels. Inhale, up with the toes. And exhale, up with the heels. Beautiful. Planting those feet down. Let's pause here and add on what we're going to be doing here. We're going to take a nice inhale and bring together our upper and our lower body right now. And we're going to be working on our core stabilizers, activating this strong central core that helps us to move and navigate and be safe in our movements. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a half forward fold. And we want to start by just bringing a little bit of awareness to activating these core muscles with the breath. So we're going to add on to our breath practice now. On your next inhale, draw that breath in through the nose, down the spine, and allow the belly to expand a bit. And then as the exhale follows, maybe draw that belly button back in with a little bit of intention, activating these muscles. Inhale, expand the belly, softening. And then as you exhale, draw that belly button back just gently. We're not trying to clench or pull those muscles in. We're just feeling that gentle motion of the belly to activate these muscles. So again, inhale to expand and exhale, draw that belly button back. Feel those muscles activate. Inhale, expand and exhale, draw back. Beautiful. Now our first option is going to be hands on the lap as we begin to move and synchronize with our breath and take a little bit of a deeper activation of our core. This is going to be your first option before we begin. And the second option is going to be to actually place your hands on your shoulders, creating a little bit maybe more of a challenge because we're adding a little bit of weight to our upper body as we come forward and move back. So your body, your choice. Maybe you play with both options and decide as we move along, okay? So let's begin with our gentle core practice and then we're going to add on, okay? So inhaling here, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale and draw that belly button forward, take a half forward fold, hovering on your lap. And then as you inhale, crown of the head comes up. And exhale, come forward halfway. Feel those core muscles support you. Inhale, back up. And exhale, come forward. Now I'm going to look at option 2. As you inhale and come up, draw your hands up to cross them on your chest. And then exhale, come forward halfway to your lap. Inhaling back up. And exhale, come forward. Beautiful. As you inhale and come up, I'm going to let my mom maintain that posture. Exhale, come forward as I plant my hands on my lap. Inhaling back up. Let's do 2 more. As you exhale, draw that awareness into your belly button. Pause and hover. Inhale back up. And 1 more before we add on. Exhale, come forward. And inhale back up. Beautiful. This time, as you exhale and come forward, can you raise those heels up off the ground like we were doing earlier? As you inhale and come up, raise the toes. As you exhale and come forward, raise the heels, knees are raised to the shoulders, and then inhale, come back up, raise the toes. Beautiful. Rocking and rolling. Exhale, come forward. And inhale back up, raise the toes. Exhale, raise the heels, halfway fold. Inhale back up, raise the toes. Exhale, come forward, raise the heels. And inhale back up, raise the toes. Let's do 2 more. This is a lot of coordination. Exhale, come forward, raise the heels. Inhale back up, raise the toes. And exhale, come forward, raise the heels. And inhale, come back up and raise the toes. Beautiful. Pausing here. Resting the hands on the lap and just pausing to feel what you feel. Allowing the breath to just soften into a natural rhythm as you tune your awareness inward. What parts of your body are really arising in your awareness? Can you draw focus of the mind into the sensations of the body and away from any chatter of judgment or discomfort? And just feel your efforts for what they are in this moment, showing up to move however you can today, knowing that may change tomorrow or the next day. We call it a practice and not a perfect. So noticing the thoughts in your mind as a reflex of that awareness muscle within this body movement practice. And we're making sure that we're uplifting the spirit. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a nice gentle forward fold just to bring in a little bit of stretching in our back before we move into our closing meditation. That was a beautiful full body workout today. Now, just being mindful, if you're caring for a body with high blood pressure, you want to keep yourself above your lap. So we're going to be going into a nice forward fold, and you want to decide how far is best for your body. I want to keep you safe. Coming to your lap with your hands planted, you're going to still feel that stretch in the back because of the breath. So keep yourself at this level, or we'll move to a second option to reach for the ground. So just moving through whatever option is safe for your body. And you might want to move yourself, again, forward, making sure that your feet are firmly planted for this forward fold. So taking an inhale here, we always want to lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, draw forward with the chest, coming down towards your lap, pausing here, taking one more inhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and allowing your head to soften with your palms planted on the knees. This is your first option. On your next exhale, option 2 is to allow the fingertips to reach towards the ground or maybe down towards your feet, whatever is comfortable for your body. As you inhale, feel the expansion of the back muscles. A nice stretch with the breath. And then as you exhale, just feel the softening of the upper body like a rag doll, releasing tension, allowing the head to safely, gently dangle, and releasing those neck muscles. They work so hard all day long, holding our head up high, allowing those muscles to feel that opposite energy and that release into gravity. One more nice deep inhale to really stretch through those back muscles. And one more exhale to soften in. And on your next inhale, plant those palms on the knees if they're not already there, and allow the crown of the head to gently float upward, nice and slow. You might feel a little woozy. That's normal. We're allowing the blood to return to its natural circulation. So just taking a moment here, feel what you feel. Allow your body to settle back in. And maybe if you're comfortable, just closing the eyes to feel what you feel. Or if you're not comfortable closing the eyes, just take a soft gaze forward on the ground, drawing the eye towards one spot, one point of focus, so that you can draw that connection to what your body is feeling. And just noticing what parts of the body are really arising in your awareness. Beautiful. We're making that brain-body connection, creating new neural pathways, allowing the brain to register the mobility you do have, the muscles that are still working that maybe we don't notice every day. And we draw that awareness into the spirit, maybe sometimes rewiring our thoughts to draw in support and encouragement rather than judgment or comparison or discomfort. Beautiful. Let's scoot ourselves back towards the back of the chair if you're not already there. And as we take an inhale, let's draw those shoulders up, back and down, resting against the back of the chair like we did at the beginning of our practice. We're returning to this neutral, upright posture. Yoga teaches us the importance of lengthening through the spine to allow for the movement of the breath within. When we draw breath in, we're also drawing in prana, life force energy. Our body needs oxygen to survive, and our spirit needs prana to survive, to thrive, actually. So think of it as drawing oxygen in and drawing in the intention to thrive through the lens of our understanding of prana, life force energy. And maybe again, you're comfortable closing the eyes to draw that awareness in during our closing meditation, or maybe just softening the eyelids, drawing a focus downward to a spot on the carpet or a place in your room in front of you to find ease and activate the body's natural relaxation response. We quiet the mind by drawing focus into the body. Just feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel that sensation of your feet firmly planted, rested on the ground. That connection to Mother Earth. And trace your awareness up through the ankle joint, allowing the breath to just soften into a natural pace. We're not lengthening or deepening the breath anymore. We're just drawing the awareness to the lower leg and all of the divine engineering of our body, the feet that allow us to move in different ways from the knee joint, tracing your awareness through the curves of the knee to the upper leg, and just feel the contact of your seat on the chair. Tracing your awareness up through the hip joint and all the complexities that the movement of the hips bring for us. Just even sitting in a chair, the functionality that may be different from upright. Now, can you imagine that beautiful pelvic bone, the whole pelvis with a spine that is just sprouting out of it like a flower in a flower pot? And all of the things in between the shoulder joint and the hip joint that the spine allows for safety and mobility, the protection of the organs, the protection of the heart and the lungs with the ribs, the connection between our hips and our shoulders to move the way we were moving today. Just marveling at this divine design of our shoulders to extend the arms, and the divine design of our energetic system, the chakras, with our heart chakra extending out to the fingertips. With the intention of offering a hug or receiving a warm embrace from someone else, or serving someone food or feeding ourselves. That heart chakra, the seat of service and kindness towards others and towards ourselves. And drawing awareness up above the shoulders into the neck, and all of that delicious stretching that we did at the beginning of the practice to allow for our head to move about with all of the sensory experiences we have, to hear sounds, to smell wonderful aromas, to taste delicious foods, to see bright, vibrant colors, and even just to feel the sunshine on our face. Beautiful. just continuing to draw awareness into the body. Maybe allowing your thoughts to migrate to a part of the body that you're maybe nurturing or tending to. And offering compassion from your heart space as a sort of energetic nurturing within. Our intention to heal with the practice and the skill of focusing the mind inward. Beautiful. Just continuing to feel what you feel. We connect with the mind space by rewiring certain thoughts that might be harmful or judgmental. And just continuing to recreate those thoughts in our mind. I am strong. I am mobile. I am enough. Beautiful. Now just shifting your consciousness back into your room, back into this shared practice, wiggling the fingers and the toes, fluttering open the eyes, and taking in a nice big warm hug from my mom and me to you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. We draw our hands together at the heart space, either together like this, or maybe you're more comfortable placing the hands on your heart. One single union, the true meaning of yoga, to unite. And we say namaste, honoring the divine in me, recognizes and honoring the divine in you. Don't forget to subscribe or follow. I'll deliver a brand new practice right to your email inbox weekly. We'll see you next time. Thanks for practicing with me today, Mom. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great.
Whew.
And how do you feel?
I feel great too. All right, high five. That was good. That was good.